Hello, this is Gibmaker. Welcome to System Shock 2, the game where you can walk straight through transmitter tower props. Nice job, Irrational Games. You done good. And I have SECMOD 3 installed, so there's a lot of extra little fun stuff that we're going to discover. My build is as a psionics and exotic weapons character. You can see that I am, this very moment, wielding the first exotic weapon, the Crystal Shard. I just wasted a stinking medical hypo by clicking on it instead of the juice by mistake. Life is full of mistakes. I should know I am one. No, not really. Maybe we can track these guys over here so that I don't have to run after them. Yeah, how do you like that splatter? See, in Fitchel's game, he just started having fun with the laser rapier. He can make hybrids vaporize into a cloud of smoke in one hit. What I can do is make them explode into giblets. That makes me happy. Ooh, yeah, man, that move those guys have. Come on, die. There we go, I'll take it. I'll take that one. And yes, I do say giblets with a soft G, even though my name is Gibmaker. Okay, so here's something funny. How on earth did I get level 2 cyber affinity? I don't remember that happening. I had to actually review my recordings in order to discover that I did actually get +1 cyber affinity in my initial character setup. But where did the second point come from? I don't know. But I don't really care. I think it's worth the 6 cyber modules to get me up to 3 so that I can sport the powered armor at last. Yes, that's right. I did put on the power armor. You were late. You did not get to me before that time. What are these? Ooh, strength boosters. Okay, let's take a moment. I have 73 cyber modules. I should be using them. No point hoarding that shit. So what are my concerns? It would be very cheap to pump up the exotic weapons skill. That seems most likely what I'm going to do, but let's give it just a moment. Let's think it over a bit. Any of these would be wise. Psionics in particular. Research is fine how it is. As for psi skills, well, am I ready to take the plunge and bust out my remote circuitry manipulation? I think I am. Let's make that happen. That used up the bulk of my cyber modules that I had for the moment, but you know, that's okay. That's what they're there for, and now that all of the tiers are open, it will be very much easier. Let's pump this up. That's enough for now. So our first psionic hack, make sure we don't have any company coming, will be... Okay. Do I just shoot this at the pad? Probably. Alright.
Security access compromised. Security access
so that's it, as you can see. 2 medical kits, not bad. So you fire it off using your psi-amp, but then it's just an ordinary hacking minigame. And as the description says, it doesn't use any hacking skill, it uses my psi skill in place of both hacking and cyber affinity. So I think before I leave this floor, there is one more thing to do. I'm going to go grab chemicals for my researching. And wow, this power armor has slowed me down to a crawl. Maybe I don't like it after all. Oh well. Look at that, it's already half drained. Oh, I can now... I'm going to pass all this stuff that I'm going to want to hack. Why not? That's what it's there for. Insufficient psi points. Oh, okay, you don't spend it right off the top. You have to... It's every time you hit the button. Instead of spending nanites, I suppose you use up psi points. Shit. Indeed, the cost comes from your psi points, not from your nanites. Should I brave the ice nodes? I will. Ah, it was worth it. Alright. Into the other map. Now that I have all these psi points, it's a little bit annoying to fumble with all the buttons in order to make sure the right one is selected. But fumble I shall. I hope I'm going the right way. If I screw up too much close to the beginning of the episode, I usually just burn it and start over. But I think I'm at the point now where I've gone just far enough that if I screw something up, okay, I'm likely to just want to live with it. So I need a molybdenum for, I think this. Yes. Okay, I'm going to have to make some inventory space. Applied. Now this one, it needed, okay, just the molybdenum. And for the viral proliferator, I needed tellurium, which is there. And while we're at it, let's help ourselves to some more hackable crates. I'm tempted to save scum to make sure I don't waste too many psi points on these crates, but that kind of sucks. Cool. What the hell are these template grenades? That's stuff I can't even use. Yeah, it's probably not worth it to hack every single crate I come across. And well, I don't think it's worth trying to keep this thing powered. Nice to have you around. Maybe I'll throw it closer to the elevator just in case I, just in case I want to go back on my decision to get rid of it. Keep it handy. Let's keep a useful psi skill ready to fire up if I need it. Okay, so it's very quiet. You know, once again I'm tempted to increase the difficulty. Pump it up to at least normal. It's been on easy for quite some time. I keep changing my mind. I keep having a...
Power drained.
Just drained this time. Oh, both of my implants. Well, let's switch them out for new ones. And head to deck the 4th. Just see what's going on in here.
Fearless, powerful, with
All right.
no sense of
Everything seems to be in order. Now we're on to deck 4, which is, I believe, possibly the very first deck they made. It has kind of, seems a bit unfleshed out. It's a lot of hallways. It's hallways and rooms. Oh, there's a turret over there. I ain't prepared for that. What's that guy got? Oh, come on. Ooh, lots of guys around here. Lots of guys around these points. Okay. I really should have had my adrenaline on, but that's the thing. The same old story. Once you get into a crazy situation, it's no longer possible to kind of fumble with your psi-amp and get the right skill turned on if it isn't already. So I gotta just keep it ready to go. Right around here is where you find the stasis field generator, at least in the normal game. Widely considered to be the most pointless and useless weapon in the whole game. because it costs quite a bit in terms of cyber modules and resources in order to get it working, and it doesn't even kill guys permanently. It just makes them stand still. Oh, let's get that adrenaline going again. We'll try to be diligent about that. Okay, so I don't have very many topics planned for today. I kind of blazed through them all pretty quickly in the last episode because of all those wire puzzles where there wasn't much to do. And also I usually think of topics while I'm bored at work. Of course, my weekends are just so dreadfully exciting. Oh, flies. I think I'll run away from the flies. I could pyrofield them, but where possible, I would prefer
Research complete.
to save up my my side points. What did I just finish? I finished this one, right? You know what? All the writing for these reports, there's some really good flavor text in this game. This is way too long for me to read it out as part of the stream, but I have read them all in the past, and they're very creative. They find some nice fictional ways to kind of justify some of the gameplay systems. Whoa, another one. Double flies. Okay, well, given there's a monkey down there, I can get some extra use out of this pyro field. Burn the flies and burn the monkey. And I just have to head back up there to check on that body. Yeah, while we're running around deck 4, just take a good look at it. Oh, that's interesting. Stasis field generator, usually it's sitting on the floor, but in this case it's being held by a person and it's jammed. Well, it can stay jammed and it can stay on the body of that person. Oh, that's cool. Right-clicking my SciAmp brings up the, that thing. Well, that's nifty, but I'm never going to do that. I would rather use the hotkeys. Alright, why did I go in there? I don't even know. Was one of the computers in there that I have to deal with? Oh, I see. I'm running through this area. Okay. Heal up. And what is going to be my strategy for turrets? Because they are stationary, I think electrokinesis is a good idea. Ow. Oh, he's still alive. Yeah, there we go. Got a one charged shot on him. So yeah, take a look at this corridor. Isn't this is very boring, isn't it? It's like if you just started a new game, this is the first area that you would make. And also look, these little things sticking out on deck 2, you can break those. Not on deck 4. I don't know why you can't break them here.
Inside of this door lies one of the symbols.
Damn it, and I will wrest more control of this ship from the
Obsolete Xerxes. Once I am master of this ship, I can open many doors for you.
But for now, they block my access.
They mock my eminence.
Make them pay for that mistake, and I will shepherd you
From the darkness.
Another thing about this deck is there are a lot of little set pieces that are ultimately not very impressive. They seem like the sort of ideas that you would come up at an initial brainstorming session. And it'd be like, oh, there'll be a cool part in the game where this happens. Yeah, but then you kind of flesh out the game more as a whole. And kind of the more emergent concerns really overshadow the set pieces that you come up with. Typically, set pieces are at the very beginning of the game. Like, think of Half-Life 2. All the funky little, I'm just gonna keep an eye on this radiation. Okay, radiation, that amount of radiation cost me about 20 hit points. But it's over with now. I'm just trying to evaluate if I should really, continue ignoring radiation or actually take care of it. Alright. So through that door is one of the sim units. I don't have any of the chips yet to install. There's another one of those things, which I'm going to take down with my electrokinesis. Hey, what's that? Whoa, 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 wrong button. I wanted to crouch. I see something down there. I thought that was an item. I don't think it's an item. I think it's just part of the scenery. And I burned out. I did. Ugh. Did I even hit him? I hear a monkey shouting. Oh, my first... He must have hit the monkey. That's a waste. You taking electrokinesis shots for the turret? You bastard. I don't appreciate that. Out of Psi-Hypos again.
Psi-Low.
And there's no, no kind of ambience right here either. There's no music and no background noise. It's strange kind of dead air. And why is that guy dead, yet his health isn't empty? I wanna... It's the crouch key, I don't even know. Oh well. Okay, there's some upgrade units over there. We haven't had any logs for a while, have we?
Don't stop, Rebecca. Keep moving. Get to the escape pods on the command deck. We'll take off, set the toaster to wake us up in 30 years, and we'll be back on Earth before you know. A toaster built for two, baby. That's our next stop. Sound good? So let's do it. I won't take any excuses.
Bronson knows.
Won't let her undo the work we've done.
Wired up a surprise for her. Sim unit.
Sorrow.
So much sorrow.
And what is Malik's big surprise? Well, I'll spoil the surprise. It's just some doors open and some spiders come out. Whoa. What a surprise. Yeah, again, that's the sort of thing that you'd come up with if you're making the first level of the game. And it's like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if he's like, there's a surprise, and then some doors come open. And what's behind the doors? Spiders. Everyone's like, whoa, that sounds like a cool idea. But then you don't realize by this point in the game, you've already seen spiders. You're already so powerful that just, you know, a couple of enemies isn't exactly an intimidating concept. Isn't exactly a threat that'll make or break your willingness to approach this stupid thing. Alright. I don't need chips. Oh, another one of those. I'm just gonna see if I can sprint past into that room. Whoa! Nope, didn't make it. I should pump up my psi a bit more. Oh, no, psi stat, I mean. 25. Oh, can't afford it yet. I think there's no reason not to max out my psi skill. That's a very good idea for a psi character. Why is this, this one's hanging off the wall? I wonder if that's just a sight gag. Still works fine. Okay. Takes me so many key presses to choose the correct... Ugh! Uh-oh. Who are you? Darn! Blasted toxins. I never have toxin stuff. Oh, but you know what? These medical kits actually heal toxins, so I'm gonna gamble.
Health low.
No, no gambling. I'll just use it now. Oh, it only took away some toxin. Didn't even get rid of it all. Well, that's a fine how do you do. Another charge shot, yeah. Charge shots are where it's at. Oh, I feel really dumb. There's that one point on deck 3 before I had, you know, grown some balls in terms of dealing with the toxin status, and I was surrounded by eggs, and I wasted an entire antitoxin hypo. Just each time I bumped into an egg. Whoa, I did not see this guy show up. I should not have been so gutless. I should have just... You know, if you get some toxin status, it sucks, but keep looking around. Take advantage of the fact that you are already suffering.
Power drained.
Hi there. Please make
Okay,
your
psi
selection.
hypos. Look at all these nanites. I might as well
Choosing value wrap.
purchase psi hypos. I should
Hi
just
there. Please make your selection.
buy a boatload of them every time I see them, so that, uh-oh, I hear another spider. Oh, and there's another turret, too. I just really don't want to be surprised while I'm dealing with something else. Cool. Where's that spider? Come on. Oh, come on. Small things, man. I used to be able to crouch. There we go, that's the crouch button. Well, isn't this a farce? That took a long time. Okay, saving. And now to hack this. Oh, I can't even afford it at the moment. Alright. Let's try this again. Starts. Oh, I daren't touch one of those things. Daren't touch an ice node. Okay. I'm gonna try... How much should I spend on this one? I'll try once more after this, then I'll let it go. Letting it go.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Choosing value wrap. Hi there. Please make your selection. Value wrap.
And now for this code. Let me see. Do I have this one written down? Hi, I'm on deck 2. So I got tired of being a cuck
Please make your
in
selection.
terms of just accepting my antitoxin status, so I did what you are supposed to do in the game, which is backtrack when necessary. I went back to this spot on deck 2 because I knew that I could buy an antitoxin hypo here. So I'm gonna hack this bad boy. It ought to be... Look at that! My god. This is gonna be cinchy.
Please make your selection.
Okay.
Reinitialized.
Now I'm gonna
Choosing value.
buy a whole bunch of these.
Choosing
Because
value
they're super
wrap.
cheap right here. How's that? Is that enough? That's enough for now? Yeah, I'm good for now. Now I'm heading back. I threw away drained Endure boost in order to make some space and inventory. On second thought, though, I have so many Endure... I have 4 Swift boosts. I think it's better to throw away a Swift boost. And you know what? There are free antitoxin hypos in that desk right over there that I'm staring at. The thing is, this door is glitched. If I go in there, I will never be able to get out. But at least I'm gonna wait for my official run of Deck 2 before I really play with that. I can wait on that. You like logs? I like logs.
Simulation Unit 4 just went offline again. It took the 6 of us 12 hours to get it back online the last time.
Okay, sorry, Yount. I cut you off with the map change.
Forget about land grants. Forget about media. Forget about patents. What we found on Tau Ceti will change everything. I've instructed the Von Braun to change course and return to Earth. Captain Diego is in complete accord with this decision. I know that you are skeptical by nature, Miri, but I know once you embrace our discovery, you and the entire board will come over to our way of thinking.
So you know what? I forgot to look up the codes for this deck. So I don't have the one for this door. Okay, never mind. That's too expensive. You know, I could go off screen and look it up. Did I just go off screen and look up the code? Maybe. Whoops. I transposed some digits. And, you know what's in there? Something I don't really want to deal with. Now he's coming, and, perhaps I should have verified that there's actually something in here I wanna get. I'm doing poorly. That was very poor.
We triumph!
Well, this is what happens when you kill me in front of the bioreconstruction. So I'm trying to suck less. I should stop being intimidated by everything in this game. It's true that it's good to be wise in terms of deciding what you're going to engage, but there's no reason why I shouldn't be afraid to just run up to these guys and give them the old pat on the back. Here we go. Ow. Trick shot there. These guys can turn on the spot pretty swiftly. Okay, and once again I have to concentrate in order to suck as little as possible. Oh, he's using the old strategy of backing into a corner. And I believe I will finish him off from far. There we go. Batteries that I don't need. Well, that's not true. I could recharge one of my things. Stupidly throwing away batteries when I have so much charged stuff. So yeah, I did all that just to get into this armory, which contains just weapons. Frankly, I don't even know if there's anything in here that I, as a psionics exotic weapon user, I'm gonna use. just a bunch of pieces of ammunition that I'm just going to recycle. So, waste of time? Huge waste? Yes! But it's no smelly fish. Alright, this here
Hi there. Please make your
is
selection.
one of the replicators that sells you a recycler, but not in SECMOD. I checked off screen. I don't know what SECMOD has against the recycler. Honestly, they might have gotten rid of them entirely. I have no idea. Oh! That was cute. 1 point for SECMOD. I'm just gonna... Oh, they're just passing right through the door. Way to go, System Shock. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to check every single replicator that we get to. Play some logs while we're looking through here.
As of this time, I am declaring a state of martial law on the Von Braun. All primary subsectors of the ship will be locked down and only accessible by security access cards. If anybody is found to be interfering with the normal operations of the ship or impedes the work of the security forces, they will be shot on the spot.
Funny thing about Bronson's whole, oh, seriously? These things, they explode twice in SECMOD. Darn it, now I got this... Okay. This whole martial law plot in the game is really only felt on Deck 4. You ever notice that? Like, Deck 4 is under martial law, everyone else is just kind of fending for themselves. But supposedly that explains why so many parts of the ship are locked down with key cards, although I don't think that necessarily needs an explanation. That's just kind of a game trope that most people will accept. Is that it for stuff in here? I believe so. And, oh, that was one of those stations that only works once. What's in here? Oh, turrets! Big surprise. See, that one's already broken. Whoa! Oh man, you're mixing these elements together. That makes it tough. Makes it trickier. Okay. Adrenaline, go! Pyro, go! Shard, hit it! Now monkey approach. Robot. Darn it. I ought to take this guy on. Disappointed that it takes so long, though. I wonder if grenades are good against these guys. Let's try it. That's not a grenade. Oh. Oh, did that do a lot of damage? Was that reasonable? Okay, busted out. Back to the adrenaline. Woo! Hey, there's a hypo there. I want that. Oh, this is a tense moment. And finish him off from afar with that electrokinesis. Yeah. Couldn't have done it better myself. Except shit, y'all, I did that myself. Hell. Okay. Gosh darn it, what am I carrying? How do I get that going? Oh, I need technetium as well. Okay, well, we'll deal with that when it happens. Oh, grenades. I don't necessarily need those. I just wanted to recycle them. What should I fill up? Well, might as well just pump one of those back up. So this game, the action of the game, if you look at the dates and logs, it takes... Ugh, that was a waste. Oh, that was also worse than a waste because I hurt myself. It takes place on July 22nd. Gee whiz, I suck! Oh man! If you carefully observe the dates of the different audio logs, guess what day, what date Shodan integrated herself into the ship's computer? What day did that happen? Send your guesses to P.O. Box 17AJK, Peterborough, Ontario, postal code 6666616 61 12121121. Oh, where'd he go? It's July 4th, actually. American Independence Day. That is some top-tier political commentary. I don't know if the commentary gets any more political than that. And I don't think it can be a mistake. I mean, what American would set an event on July 4th and not realize that it's being set on July 4th? I think it must be deliberate. Ken Levine, what are you saying? I don't think anyone can... Okay, that's another place that we use much later in the game. Whoa. Unfortunately, as you can see, it's a key card, not a code, so there's no chance of cheating our way in there. Gee, I forgot about that rule. That business rule. The fact that a small spider comes out of the large spiders. Yeah, I know I say this a lot, but boring-ass room, no lighting, no atmosphere. Deck 4 is probably the most boring part of the game. Here's our buddy. Yeah, you didn't last very long, did ya? Okay, now that probably takes up an inventory spot, doesn't it? Have I passed any worms? Oh, good timing. I can use up this beaker. Take that.
You are a remarkable example of a pathetic species. I'm uploading some more cybernetic modules.
Let's hear some more logs.
I've authorized a change in the access code for the auxiliary weapons lockup in the crew quarters of Med Sci Deck to 98383. I won't have my own gear used against my men. There's no such thing as too cautious.
So a shortcut that we could have done, if we did deck first, then we could have used that code to get some advanced weapons and stuff earlier than you're supposed to get them. Possibly fun, but considering that early in the game, you probably, well, you certainly won't be able to use them. Come on. It's almost not really worth it. Oh, darn it.
Threat detected. Potential threat
Okay,
detected.
I'm going to time this out. Still taking off only 10 seconds at a time. I would have thought maybe if I put up my size skill and all that, it would gradually increase the effectiveness of this skill. Oh no, and that guy's gonna be in here soon. Okay, well I got it down to under 10 seconds. I'll take it.
Security alert terminated.
What the hey? Okay, screw this. Get out the... Darn it! Burn to death! That's right. There we go. That worked. Down to the brig. And here's another one of those set pieces. Seems quite rudimentary. It's like, oh, imagine you step into the cell and then, but the force field turns on and you can't get out. So then you have to figure out that, you know, you just... the thing that powers the force field is in the cell with you. Because that makes perfect design sense. It's the sort of idea that you'd think would be put on the first level of the game, not the very end. And that's it for the brig. I think it's a great brig. I mean, those little force field bars, you could probably just do a dive roll and get away from them. And that camera is going to be tricky because it's
Potential threat detected. Potential threat detected.
I can do this again. Should I just tap it, maybe? Yeah, I should just tap it. Oh no, it's slightly less effective if I tap it. It only takes off 8 seconds at a time. I guess all the security forces, all the security force monkeys are already dead in this area, so nobody came.
Security alert terminated.
Do I have this card already? Oh, I guess I don't need it.
If we can reprogram the sim units and divert power to the transmitter on Deck 5, my new friend will be able to regain control of the primary data loop from Xerxes. She, it, says that will let us use the bridge elevator and take control of the ship.
As you can see, I'm letting logs play through now. Trying to be a bit more respectful to the logs. Which chip do I have? Yes, I have the correct one. Cool.
They've killed my men, and now they've killed me. I'm holding my guts inside of me with both hands. I'm almost done. Resist. This is bigger than my little life. The lives of my men, and the lives of the people I was forced to kill. Resist. Humanity demands it. Resist.
All right. Oh! So, viral proliferator. It is ready to go. Now, I gotta be super careful. Because I do not want it to break down. And, from watching, once again, from watching Fitchel. Okay. Oh, okay. Man, I distracted there. I couldn't talk. I need to use another one. Okay, once again, got distracted by the action. What I was saying is that I know that there are at least a few more viral proliferators to be found in the game. So if this particular one breaks, it's not the end of the world. But I still don't want it to. I would prefer to make it last. Ow. Okay, so I've hardly ever used this one, and the reason why I think most people throw it away is because those little balls that it's shooting, they explode as soon as you let go of the mouse button. So if you just tap the fire button, then it will explode right in front of your face and hurt yourself. And I think you can agree, no one likes it when that shit happens. And then they say, oh, this weapon sucks, it's a piece of shit, and they throw it away. And so the idea is you're supposed to actually read the report in order to discover that that's how it works. Where does it say? Recommendation. Being in fact... oh, I'm reading the wrong one. Viral proliferator. However, it will be hard to avoid. The proliferator can be set to... Press and hold down the trigger to fire. When you release the trigger, the viral payload will detonate. You're supposed to read the frickin' report in order to find out how it works. Who would read the report? Probably no one. Ooh. Ergo, people just have it explode in front of their face, and then they toss it away. And it's got two settings. Annelid and humid. Oh. What the heck? Why can't I reload? Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh man, I'm paralyzed trying to... Alright, I got quite paralyzed there for a moment because I have to switch up my strategy every time a new enemy comes along. Also, I'm very humiliated. I was like, why isn't it reloading for me when I click the fire button?
Well, transmitting cybernetic modules.
What the fuck is this?
Adrenaline deactivated.
And the reason it wasn't reloading is because there's a separate reload button for reloading. This isn't like one of your garbage. I have someone to kill before I... Where'd he go? Too much stuff fighting for my attention. I can't... I just need a boring minigame, and I can talk while the minigame is going. Yeah. I have to admit... I'm gonna be on... I'm not gonna be able to concentrate with that... Okay, I think he's up on the second level, so I'll ignore him. Yeah, and our friggin' 8th generation, whatever, bull crap video games that aren't fun. If you're out of ammo and you hit fire again, it reloads automatically for you. But no, this game is from... Alright. This game is from the generation
Power drained.
where the game don't hold your stinking hand like that. You have to press reload to reload. And what you witnessed there, to my humiliation, was me trying to reload just by tapping the fire button again and again. So I apologize. Okay, that accomplished something. I have no idea what. That was so tedious that I'm going to cut it out. At least I'm going to say that I'm going to cut it out. In the last episode, I said that a couple times, but then in editing it, I actually missed those couple of clips that I should have cut out. So you were treated to some silence. Some reflective silence. So I hope you appreciated that. I hope you took the time to meditate. Namaste. I hope you took the time to think about the moral of System Shock 2. Really, the theme of this game is that humanity should not be pompous I think that comes across quite clearly. Okay. I already know that there's a tricky little trap. If I jump down here, something's going to happen.
This is Xerxes. At 0200, there will be a poetry reading by Protocol Unit T892/2 in the
So that did happen, but it didn't seem to be all that dangerous.
Authorized material that you wish to be read by T892/2.
Then again, I do still have it on easy. You know what? I think it's time. Let's normify. There we go, normal. And that's where it's going to stay. We were done with easy. It helped us at first during the difficult first couple of chapters when I was really underpowered, but now I've pretty much caught up to the difficulty curve. Shodan is just shoveling nanites at me faster than I can decide what to do with them. So normal it is. Who knows? Maybe I might even dare. Ooh, all the software I need. Doesn't really matter for me, but I'll grab it all. Does that do anything, or does it just hurt me? Okay, that's all there is to do up here. I'm gonna check out the ground floor. Because they really play up the irony on the opening movie. They play that video, it's like, oh, this is a look at the Rickenbacker and the Von Braun will take humanity into the heavens. This is a great day for mankind. And then, you know, the events of System Shock 2 occur. Whoa, that's interesting. This looks like it's...
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Oh, that's funny. I have to see what happens if I hack it, though. I mean, I have to. I just have to. What do I put on... Yeah, I should switch these implants out when they run out of juice. Better be something good. Well now!
Reinitialized.
That is good to know. I think I will buy one.
Choosing value wrap.
I haven't actually used any yet. I only have the one that I found. There is... I wonder, what's a good table to activate in this deck? One that's kind of reasonably central, close to a place that I'm going to be running back and forth through. I don't know. Did I already go in this room? Well, given that there's a log, I guess not.
I'm trying to get up to find you, Tommy, but I can't. I'm stuck in ops. There's some kind of civil war going on here. The security forces came in and... Now, don't freak out, but I'm hurt. But not too bad. I managed to pull together a supply of medkits and a few other goodies. Some of it looks valuable, but I'm not sure what it is. Maybe some kind of military-grade implant. I left the stuff I didn't need in a corner of the data library, out of the way in case I need it later. I'm on my way. I promise you, I will not die.
Ooh,
I will
there's another
not
one of those
die.
guys.
You do the same, my love. Yours.
Adrenaline. Poof. This. So the default hotkeys for exotic weapons are hyphen for the shard, equals for the viral proliferator, and I think the slash for the worm launcher. They're way over there. I should probably change that up to make them more convenient. Oh, look at all these guys. I don't like you. I don't like it up there. Let's use our new skill. What just hurt me? Anti-entropy, go! Actually, I have to be careful because the wrong setting will probably hurt me. Oh, what was I doing? I hesitated. Oh my goodness, where was I even? I think I was through this door. This back on. Put that back on. Try to get some distance. Too late for distance. What? Oh, System Shock 2. What do I have for healing? Still got quite a few. Oh, I hear that guy. Oh, it's like a small mini game on its own, trying to hit the button presses to start the correct strategy for fighting each of the different kinds of enemies. It's like a little game of DDR for the fingers. Ah, blow up, buddy. Okay.
Adrenaline deactivated.
I'm gonna pop these guys out while I'm not using them. I think it's a good idea to keep them from... oh, some upgrade stuff. That's good. Oh, look, there's a recharger. Oh, and this one doesn't blow up after you use it. This is strange. I wonder if many spaceships will have this feature in the future. Just a small room with chairs and props from the game projected. What on earth are they saying with this? And they have a gambling thing. I lost 2 nanites. Lost again. All you ever do is lose. Okay, what next? Research? Should I put up research?
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Or should I put up my stats? I think it's time to bump up, I think it's time to bump up my psionics even more, make my stuff a bit more powerful. And you know what? Let's put up strength, since that will give me more space. This is funny, you couldn't do this in the regular game. LOL. In the vanilla game, you can pick these things up and they appear in your inventory like this, as tall icons taking up 3 spots like a weapon, but you can't actually equip it like a weapon. From what I know, it's just a reskinned wrench. How about skills? Do I want any more skills? So look at this. This one basically is recycling. But I want the actual recycler because it works for free. I don't have to spend psi points. So I'm just going to stare at that resentfully. I'm going to count on the probability that they haven't just completely removed the recycler from the game. Is there one more guy? I think I hear a second guy. There he is. Darn, man. I tell ya. It's either one-hit kill or bumble around in frustration.
Adrenaline deactivated.
Oh, look at all this stuff.
Items tracked.
I want the nanites. I have to reach around the arm and the shotgun. Okay. Well, here we are in crew quarters. Here we are dying. I'm starting to make a poor show of it, so I'm just going to clear out these guys, and then we will call it a day. Hopefully this time around I remember to edit correctly. I hope I remember to actually remove the sections that I state I will remove.